Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. Let's take a look at the headlines first. Opposition MLAs slam inefficiency of Tribal Affairs and Hills Department, and Food Safety Department remains in name only. Lack of manpower and funds cripples the department. The news in details. Opposition MLAs have alleged that misunderstanding has been unnecessarily created between the people of Hills and the Valley due to inefficiency of the Tribal Affairs and Hills Department. This was maintained by opposition MLAs while discussing demand for 3 departments at State Assembly today. Opposition MLAs raised cut motions against passing the demands for 3 departments. The demands for discussion includes 426 crores for Tribal Affairs and Hills, 5 crores for printing and stationery, and 860 crores for IFCD. MLA Shyamkumar also alleged that even the department failed to respond positively when approached by MLA. The right quotas should be given to the beneficiaries after publishing schemes and projects of TD and Hills in the media. Due power and functions should be devolved to the elected members of the ADC. He also sought the attention of the government to look into the electioneering process taken up in the valley areas for Hill election. If a clear-cut policy has not been framed, then Manipur will face a lot of problems. MLA R.K. Imo alleged that tribals in the valley area failed to get the benefit of TD and Hills equally. Giving benefits to those close to ministers and MLAs will not be able to improve the condition of tribals in particular. Opposition leader Dr. I. Ibohanbi maintains that there are 33 recognized tribes in Manipur. He suggested the need for deleting of any before Mizo and Kuki. There is no dearth of funds in Tribal Affairs and Hills Department. He also maintained that too much independence enjoyed by DRDA under ADC is unreasonable. It will not be proper not to devolve power to the elected ADCs after holding election of ADC after a gap of 20 years. ADC needs to dispense their functions properly. He also further contended that it is very confusing about the role of Hill Areas Committee and ADC. Due to Loktak lift irrigation system, many farmers are facing a lot of problems in agricultural activities. He also sought information on what steps have been taken up by the IFCD department to control floods as the monsoon season is fast approaching. Who is taking care of floods after a few hours of rainfall in Babupara, Secretariat and the heart of Imphal city? He also called for the need to take up effective and preventive measures. Food Safety Department under Medical Directorate remains in name only and has failed to function properly. Though Food Safety and Standard Act has been in operation since 5th August 2006, yet it failed to take off in Manipur as there is not enough manpower and fund, and all the activities of the department have been looked after by one district food safety officer only. Due to absence of Special Court of Food Safety and Food Safety Tribunal, many difficulties were faced while dispensing activities related to legal matters. Legal action cannot be taken up against those who traffic drugs and psychotropic substances at Chandel and Taubal recently. Due to lack of manpower, testing of substandard food brought from Myanmar cannot be taken up, and as such, food items of substandard quality were openly sold in Manipur. Food testing laboratory of the state is also not having enough equipment and has to rely upon reference laboratory at Pune. If any controversy arises, then the test has to be taken up again at notified laboratory of Kolkata. Due to such situations, testing of samples takes a long period of time. Due to lack of funds, information, communication and education awareness campaign could not be taken up, and as a result, many fail to understand about food safety. Under the Act, any businessman related with food items needs to take license and be registered, but no businessman has ever taken any license and is not registered. Transports and Drivers Forum Manipur has threatened to pull all vehicles off the road from July 2nd if their demands are not fulfilled by the 1st of July. This was said during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club. Representatives of All Manipur Tankers Drivers Union, Manipur Drivers Welfare Association, All Manipur Interstate Bus Association, Highway Bus Owners Welfare Association, National Highway 5337 Truck Owners Association and Manipur Interstate Taxi Workers Association were present during the press meet. President of National Highway 5337 Truck Owners Association KH Inaubas said some unknown miscreants have threatened Forum Advisor Bhupen Chandra Ghosh. He said if the threats continue, then all vehicles of the state will stop plying.
Manipur transporter singda All Manipur Petroleum Tanker Driver Union ki President da Manipur Transporter 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 Union ki President da Manipur Transpor kanagum group kharna atamna chitan tawido tawbiganu sumba atamna chitan tarupata di koi any Manipur makamata makha kya gi koi staying pai dam sing khong sing kani highway sing da po sing ba pulup lep la gadi Manipur ki praja sing da akoi ki thaulita da pasani da sungyo yo thogor kani sing kilo da pani pur charak pai maram maduna Manipur da leibiri ba tongan ba koi sangstan sing na magi apa lambi tu phangna kuna bada kana gombe association amgi atanna chitan tawbiganu kai mo chitan tawragadi koi transporter singju sabchaba masigi pakum pizagani hajariba.
Advisor of Transporter and Drivers Forum Manipur Bhupen Chandra Ghosh said the government has not arranged any security measures for transporters of interstate bus service at National Highway 53 and 37. 39 vehicles have been burnt down in the two highways, with compensations for 10 vehicles yet to be sanctioned. He urged the government to give the compensation as soon as possible. He also said due to lack of security, drivers and owners have been facing many problems with the police collecting unjustifiable tax. He demanded a highway protection force which will provide them security. Bhupen Chandra Ghosh further said the demands of the transporters should be discussed by July 1st or they will stop plying all vehicles.
Adequate security provide to you, Loinana, Akogi Gari, Hugiba, 12 Saki, 39 Manunda, 29 period, 10 remaining Leori, Masi impartially treat of you, Aduga Karigumba, Masi impartially treat of the Targadi, Aduga Kogi security Matikana, Pibi the Targadi, Adiki Atopa Wafamana, police na illegal collection, station the Tawi Jay, Masikas Timbio, Atumatamda, Hariba Tavish, the Panto Tardi, Lalibat, Anidagidi, Krepama Lauraga, Tangani, starting down, a stagnation until the Payai, Sakana, Atumatamda, Krepama Lodana, Masi, Miami, Razaki Testa, at the transportation, Chibiba, Ming and Ba, Diversion Ming and Boy, Atumatam Panto.
Divine Life Club Yairipok Bishnu Naha has given a rousing reception to gold medal winner Moirangthem Sonia and her coach Moirangthem Ibomcha in the just concluded 3rd International Jit Kunedo Championship held at Tashkent in Uzbekistan. Sonia won the gold in the 56-59 weight category. YAS Parliamentary Secretary M. Prithviraj and IPR Parliamentary Secretary K. Meghachandra and many dignitaries were present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, K. Meghachandra urged to produce more players from Bankiem Assembly constituency. He also assured to extend all possible help from the side of the government. Prithviraj also assured to extend all possible help from the side of the government. He further maintained to take up whatever they could for Coach Ibomcha.
Yam kahana koida mineral resources sing khoni industry ke mayam di leib thambiram de adugo ai koida talent marwaina sana bada art and culture da sana bada koi angan pang nei sona pibirame yam kahana tamubogi wapam natte koi yam kahana koi se infrastructure leiba natte yam nung sibaja ne khaluragadi nasi koi olympian manga puthoga bronze medal phangaiba mamang da su tongan ba koi achievement kya lai dise ai koi ki infrastructure leibra world class standard leibra haibadi leite ba zero ne.
Family members of the two persons arrested and lodged in jail on NSA in connection with the missing of one Nongmai Kapam Ibomcha of Singjamai Vaikom Lekai on April 10th has maintained that the two have nothing to do with the disappearance of Ibomcha. This was maintained by family members to the media persons at Manipur Press Club today. They further said the two arrested are innocent and have no relations with the missing Ibomcha at any cost. Yumnam Shamu and Chongtham Surjit Kumar are from the same locality, and Surjit Kumar is actually from Lilong Haurebi, who came to Vaikom Lekai. He is a driver by profession. Due to an accident 20 years ago, he could not move properly. His wife sells banana leaves at Wahing Lekai to sustain the family. Frequently, Surjit Kumar and his wife used to quarrel, and he left his home on the 10th of June after a quarrel. His wife Pota did not try to trace her husband too. They also alleged that Pota informed the police that the two of them have served a demand notice of 5 lakhs to her family and were subsequently arrested by the police and lodged them in the jail. Two of them had nothing to do with the missing of Ibomcha, they added. Daughter of Shamu said the allegation heaped upon her father is very unjustified, and she condemned the act of indicting her father to the police in a matter which is not related at all.
organization club ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯆꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯣꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯀꯨꯏ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯗ ꯀꯥꯇꯨ ꯀꯥꯔꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯤꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯆꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯌꯣꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Yumkhaibam Salman, a student of Samurao Little Master Higher Secondary School, was arrested on June 20th at 10:30 p.m. in the evening by combined forces from his residence at Hyangthang Tarahai Konjin Awang Lekai. According to the police, a letterhead of pulp and hand grenade was recovered from the residence. The security force on June 21st at 2:30 p.m. handed over Salman as a pulp cadre. A sit-in protest was held today condemning the action of the security forces. Mahamuddin Sporting Youth Club and Hyangthang Tarahai Konjin organized the sit-in protest. During the sit-in protest, they condemned the allegation that Salman is a pulp cadre and said it is totally baseless. They also demanded immediate release of Salman. Father of Salman, Majbur Rahman, and mother Khoibi said the allegations on their son are false. Mother of Salman has also urged Pulp to clarify the matter.
Hangiba posi kanana sinari mo commenter mo haiba mondo adu masai ko ge anan chidi adu ba ko ge nahar sastala mata su mari nei magi emission taw bagi phode pasasi kano wana ba hitare ko khalai da bagi sigi da mata matha ba ingang suraga chapna hinjaba mi aida party khudi mana jo moina club ne hariba party sina jo ai chasi ka chamnari bado adu su moina sinhani.
And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Opposition MLAs slam inefficiency of the Tribal Affairs and Hills Department. And Food Safety Department remains in name only. Lack of manpower and funds cripples the department. Thanks for watching ISTV News. Do stay tuned.